Right now, the Bitcoin market has changed a bit. The price dropped from $73,000 to $68,000. Meanwhile, Harris's support in the polls has also seen a noticeable increase. It's basically a toss-up now. These changes have added more uncertainty to the market because when Bitcoin was nearing its all-time high of 73,000, a lot of people thought the next bull market is coming up fast, and all the altcoins are following the upswing. But now, here we are, back down again. Just a heads up, I'm just a blockchain developer, so take that for what it's worth. If you're not a professional trader, just a heads up that anything I mention here isn't investment advice. Hey, crypto isn't just for programmers. I'm G-Daw, and on this channel, I'm here to take you from beginner to Web3 Pro. If this sounds like your kind of thing, make sure you subscribe and smash that like button. To stay competitive in the Web3 space, leveling up your skills as a DApp developer is the way to go. Head over to our homepage, and I'll guide you through every step of the journey. With the US presidential election coming up, the uncertainty around the results could be one reason why Bitcoin hasn't been able to break through its highs. Once the results are in, whether Trump or Harris wins, the market will gain some certainty, which is exactly what it needs right now. If Trump comes out on top, the crypto market might get a boost. This could speed up the rise. And if Harris wins, the market might also enter a new phase of a bull market. Either way, whoever wins, the market certainly will set the stage for what's coming next. So what would the next phase of a Bitcoin bull market look like? I mean, we definitely don't just want it to hit $75,000 and then bounce around for a while. We need to see it break through the $80,000 and $90,000 levels to set the stage for the next price surge. If it hits those new price points, Bitcoin will enter a price discovery phase. So, this basically means we're at the start of the next bull market. Now, as for how long this bull run will last, I see four possible scenarios. Let me share my thoughts with you. The first scenario is the classic 4-year cycle. Bitcoin usually goes through a 4-year cycle tied to the halving events. I'm not totally sold on the idea that it's a perfect 4-year cycle, but we are definitely close to where we were 4 years ago. Right now, the market mostly expects this cycle to last around 8 to 12 months, with a peak likely happening in the second half of 2025. In the second scenario, we could see a rapid bull market where Bitcoin skyrockets to over $100,000 in no time. The intense change in sentiment might speed up the peak of the bull market and could even bring it to an early end. In the third scenario, as the emotions continue to diverge, we might see Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies like Ether moving in different directions. Altcoins are finding their own rhythm, and they might even dip a bit. Meanwhile, Bitcoin could rise with milder fluctuations instead of going through a full-blown bull or bear market. In this fourth scenario, we're looking at a double top and a potential return to a bear market. Bitcoin could form a double top like it did in 2021 and then slide into a new bear market. If there's any trouble in the global market or economy, or if geopolitical tensions rise, this scenario becomes more likely. I personally lean towards the second scenario. After all, with the expected interest rate cuts in the second half of the year, there will be an increase in liquidity that fuels various assets. Plus, the launch of Bitcoin ETFs is bringing a lot of money into the market, and the crypto industry is gradually becoming more compliant. Now that the results of the U.S. election are in, this deadlock is definitely going to be broken, and we're looking forward to seeing what happens next. For a structured learning path and developing Web3 projects on Solana and other EVM chains, make sure to follow our channel for more tech insights. If you'd like to join our bootcamp, head over to my Patreon. With a free subscription, you'll receive a Web3 project development learning blueprint, outlining the essential skills to quickly build your own dApp. See you there.